Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, often with beach, travel, or Hygge themes. I also do a little bit of stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, particularly subscription boxes, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day, if not twice. Whenever I announce giveaways, there's always a secret password giveaway going on. And of course, whenever I go live, as always, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today, I have a great lifestyle box that I've been opening here on the channel for probably over 2 years. I do purchase this box myself. It is a box that I really enjoy, surprisingly, even though it is a total mystery box. I usually like a few spoilers or maybe some customization. I kind of like to know what I'm getting myself into, but Hygge Box, because it is surrounding the idea of hygge, which of course is the Danish concept of coziness, warmth, kind of living that life of simplicity and savoring those still moments, something I think we can all aspire to incorporate more of in our life. Because it is surrounding that idea, that concept, I always love these boxes. Yes, there are some months that I like more than others. Yes, sometimes it is a struggle for me to decide between the standard or the deluxe box, but I do continue to enjoy it, and I think that you guys continue to enjoy it here on the channel as well, so I would always love to hear your feedback in the comments below. This is what the box looks like. It is a pretty hefty. Like I said, there are 2 different sizes. The standard box is $29 per month plus $10 in shipping. Of course, there is some savings if you're able to do a little bit of a longer subscription up front. The deluxe box, which is what I had to share with you today, that is $40 per month plus $12 in shipping, so $2 more than the standard box. I do have a link for you now that will save you 5%, so that is an improvement from past years. So I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below as always. Let's go ahead and dive into this box and see what we have got. Now, Hygge is often kind of more associated with the winter and fall months, which totally makes sense in that idea of coziness, but again, something we can definitely sort of learn to savor the stillness, learn to savor simplicity, kind of clean up our lives and our minds a little bit more. That's kind of what I think of when I consider the idea of Hygge, but it is something that I want more of. So every month they include this lovely, almost like an art print, and I love this one because it doesn't actually say Hygge Box or Shop Hygge on it, which a lot of the times they do. Mine got a little bit dented because this box, again, is very heavy, and I think whatever was pressing up against it underneath just kind of put a little dent into it, but again, that image is very Hygge. Also incorporating elements of nature within it. Now, Hygge Box always promises to incorporate elements of light as well as a delectable indulgence. Now on the back, it does tell us a kind of a theme. It sort of tells us about the products as a narrative, kind of putting the actual items in bold. And then here along the bottom, you'll see what's in the deluxe boxes, which is not in the standard boxes. Usually it's just 1 or 2 items. The standard boxes come with 4 to 5, and the deluxe boxes come with 5 to 7. The last few months, it's just been 1 item. Sometimes it's like the hero item, and sometimes it's something that I feel like I maybe would have been okay with just the standard box. But this is a box where I feel FOMO. If I don't get the box, I wonder what was in it. If I get the standard box, which I did for several months, I want the deluxe box. So I just go ahead and do the deluxe box. Usually I do 3 months at a time. Hopefully I can do that again because it's looking like I'm coming up on my renewal. I'm going to put that up in front of me so that I can read it to you. So it says, "Rise and shine. You've got to love the weekend. Will you escape for a few days on a woodland retreat? Enjoy an outdoor brunch with friends and let the wisdom of others inspire you to grow tall and strong? Plan your weekend over a morning cup of coffee, then put on your walking shoes and step outdoors. But don't forget to leave time for the little things too. There's pleasure to be had from watching the blue skies, moving clouds, or bees buzzing. Being outdoors isn't always about being active." I think that is something super important to remember, because I know a lot of people, a lot of themes that you're seeing out there in social media are like, it's summer, get out, run, do marathons. And it's like, you know, sometimes just savoring nature, a little nature walk, a little forest bathing can be a great thing too. So Here's what it looks like. Again, they tell us a little bit more about Hygge there on the inside of the lid, and then just some simple tissue paper and a sticker, which I will now open up and share with you. So right on top, I'm seeing something. I can see what put a dent into my card, but I'm also seeing a familiar product that I've received in a couple of boxes before. I'm trying to think of what I've received them in before. I think I got this first in a hinoël box and then definitely in another one. This is from the coffee brewer. It's organic gourmet coffee from Colombia. It is brew in the bag and it makes 2 cups. But isn't that cool? You brew it in the bag. You just pour hot water in there and basically it filters the coffee, and then it has the little spout right here for you. So it says, let's see, coffee brewers are an innovative crossover between the classic French press and pour over coffee with ease and convenience of instant coffee. The brew company selects the best quality specialty coffee beans and hand roasts them in small batches in their artisan micro roastery in Denmark, refining each distinct flavor. This Colombian coffee is organic and fair trade, a coffee you can truly drink in good conscience. With taste notes of roasted almonds, pomelo, and chocolate, it is also recommended as an iced coffee. Ooh, iced coffee sounds really good right now, but how great is this to travel with? All you need is some water to add to it, so that makes sense that I forgot it first in an hinoël box since it is out of Denmark. But it's such an ingenious idea. It's just so smart. You just kind of pop this open. It kind of stands up on its own, like it has a little like pocket where you can see this like has a base to it, and then you fill it with the water and then you just pour it. Super easy. Might take that on my next trip. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, so this is actually our deluxe item, so I'm going to put this off to the side to share with you later. And then again, this box is pretty heavy this time around, so I'm liking it. Let's see. I'm wondering what this is. So this is all wrapped up in some of that sage green paper. Lots of edible treats or drinkable treats, I guess. This is a lot of tissue paper. Let me just keep going with that. So this is, ooh, yes, this is from Cartmel Sticky Toffee Sauce, you guys. Let me read it from here first. It says, a dreamy, melt on the tongue experience that is impossible to resist after the first spoonful. Delicious, poured over pancakes, vanilla ice cream, baked apples, roasted bananas, or if you're feeling really indulgent, straight from the jar. Let your culinary imagination run wild. A sweet surrender to sticky toffee sauce. Refrigerate after opening. Can you imagine grilling up some bananas and then drizzling that over it? That is an easy barbecue dessert. Yeah, that looks really good. It says, here it is, the very thing that made caramel sticky toffee pudding so famous. Our sticky toffee sauce, wonderful with ice cream, pancakes, baked apples. Oh, they even say barbecued bananas on here. So I am loving that. Okay, that's a great indulgence. If that's what, oh, they're setting us up there. They're really hooking us up with this one. Now this feels like more of something that you would receive in a fall box, but hey, why not? A nice slow weekend, a nice Hygge weekend might be just what you need. And I'm going to brush it off because I did have a tiny bit of spillage. So you know how they mentioned putting it on pancakes? They gave us a buttermilk pancake mix from Finding Home Farms. Light and fluffy goodness. So it just came, that's why the box was so heavy, because it came in this nice mix. So let me find this. It says, it can be therapeutic to spend some relaxed time in the kitchen and make yourself a special breakfast. And who can say no to light and fluffy, delicious pancakes? We love this all-natural mix for quick and easy pancakes and waffles. Don't be fooled, this is not your average grab some at the grocery store mix. This buttermilk mix is made from a real family-owned farm in Hudson Valley, New York, and makes breakfast and brunches oh so delicious with ease. Now, pancakes are generally not something that I take the time to make just because, yes, they take a long time because I actually don't have a griddle these days, but there's really only 2 of us, and I feel like it's one of those things that my husband would never ask for, but if I made them, he would probably eat them, especially if I put some like bananas and sticky toffee sauce on it. Wow, that's pretty delicious. And that all came in the standard box along with the coffee. Man, that is a good breakfast. That's a nice weekend at home. And then finally, we do still have an element of light. Oh, there's something down here in the bottom of the box. I was starting to pack everything back away, and I shouldn't do that yet. So here is our element of light from Hygge House. It's a pear soy candle. So love a soy candle, love a candle in general. A lot of the times they just give us a simple candle like in a mason jar, but lately they've been doing some really fun ones like a bubble candle or just different shapes. The last one we got was a really cool like pink shape. I've gotten a pear candle once before in a fruit for thought box, and it actually came in a little like plastic canister so you could see it through the walls. It's all wrapped up in tissue paper like an actual fancy pear. Oh, so it's not actually shaped like a pear, it's more fluted, but I kind of love it. Isn't that cool, you guys? It looks like a Christmas ornament, like one of those folded paper Christmas ornaments. I just love that. So it says, elevate your space with a sculptural piece of candle art. Pear is a Scandinavian style pear-shaped candle that will add a pop of elegance to your space. If you wish to burn it, place a plate underneath and never leave it unattended. So it actually does remind me of some of the beautiful paper ornaments that I have gotten from Hygge Box, as well as my French country home. So yeah, it looks like one of those it looks like one of those ornaments, and I love the color of it. That's like mesmerizing, isn't it? Really cool candle. I love getting those. I hate burning them, but they make beautiful shapes when you burn those kind of sculptural candles. So once you kind of let go of it, you've enjoyed the shape of it, the sculpture of it for maybe a few weeks, go ahead and burn it. I wonder if it has a scent. I wonder if it smells like pear. It does not. It does not smell like anything, which is okay. We also, final thing in the standard boxes, and of course also in the deluxe boxes, is a Swedish dishcloth. So again, they kind of set us up for a nice morning at home, so you can clean up after your big pancake breakfast in the kitchen with a nice Swedish dishcloth. And I like this one. It says, it's the little things in life. So I like Swedish dishcloths for whenever I would be using several paper towels, like if, you know, you're really cleaning the counters, or I like to put them underneath my fruit colanders when I want the extra liquid to go onto that, and I know that one paper towel is not going to do the job. These are so good. It says, we hope the Swedish dishcloth empowers you to ditch single-use paper towels and clean in sustainable style. It's all natural, compostable, ultra absorbent, extremely durable, odorless, and replaces 10 plus rolls of paper towels. To clean, a good old-fashioned hand wash with soap and water will do. If they start smelling gross, simply toss them in the dishwasher or washing machine, and they'll be good as new after one cycle. You will want to compost and start a new one after 2 to 3 months of average wear and tear, but it can last up to 9 months depending on use. So I don't use them that often, so mine have definitely lasted for about 6 months at a time, and I probably I put them in the dishwasher maybe like once a week. I'll just stack a whole bunch of them in there. I know some people actually just throw them in the wash. For whatever reason, I feel like they're going to disintegrate more. Doesn't mean they're going to disintegrate more. But what's great is they are actually compostable eventually. So they're 70% cellulose, 30% cotton, 100% compostable and biodegradable. So I do think that's really cool. So antibacterial, ultra absorbent. They do kind of like wrinkle up. They don't get like quite as nice and flat. I've like tried so many ways to like dry them nice and flat like this again, but it doesn't happen for me, at least. It is the little things in life. Again, very Hygge message right there. So now in the deluxe boxes, so again, we got the pear candle, the coffee in a bag, the experience of the Finding Home Farms buttermilk pancakes with the Cartmill sticky toffee sauce, wow, and then a Swedish dishcloth to clean everything up. So 5 items in the standard box. Plus in the deluxe box, we got, this is really lovely, honestly. So lots of stuff here. This is from Rain and Humble, which is a brand that I've been seeing in more subscription boxes, and I do really like it. A lot of home decor boxes especially. It says, this set of 4 honeybee pattern napkins can go from a casual to a sophisticated place setting. Inspired by the beauty found on earth, each 16 by 16 napkin has glorious honeybees of golden mustard tones made from recycled cotton. And that's one of the things that I like about Rain and Humble. And these are very elegant, especially because of the color, almost like a rust color, a golden tone, excuse me. They have a nice feel to them. You can kind of see like it's almost like a linen like texture to them, but more of a cotton in terms of being absorbent. And I could totally see these being very elegant for an evening dinner, but also very casual for an afternoon barbecue when you're using your cloths. I like the feel of these because it does seem like you could probably iron them if you want that nice, super neat look, or if you're going to try to create shapes. They might be a little bit too soft to create any like fancy napkins shapes, but fancy napkin origami, but they do feel like you could iron them if you want that nice crisp edge on them for sure. And I really like them. I like stuff with bees, even though I'm not like a big insect bug person. I don't think many people are, but like for whatever reason, like bees don't like bug me. Bees don't bug me. Bees, the little legs and all that stuff, it doesn't like bother me at all. So I love the color of that, and I love that they gave us a set of 4 as well. These are gonna probably go in one of my bins that I have for my one-day kitchen when I can do a little bit more entertaining. But I could also see, because of this like nice natural color, them going with other sets of napkins that you might have. Like if you have a plain navy or a plain like natural like tan color, you could definitely add it to a little collection if you needed like 8 table settings, for example. And it just talks about how they use recycled cotton, which I think is also really, really great. So you could also use these. They have the kind of the consistency of a tea towel. I could totally see using these as tea towels too. You don't have to save them to use as napkins. So this was definitely a good deluxe box additional item, which I think is definitely worth that extra $13 that you're basically paying for that extra item, because we did get the set of 4. So you guys let me know what you thought about this this Hygge box. I'm always a little bit nervous about the summer months with Hygge box, if it's still gonna feel very Hygge, and it totally did. I love how they kind of created an experience for us, and always happy to keep getting this box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.